Alright, well, the last live stream didn't end so well. So we're gonna do this again. This time, I'm gonna be very careful with my plays, okay? What is the ideal end board here? A lot of people are saying the deck space is extra tight. In this variant it is, with the Fiendsmith. Do we need Fiendsmith? No. Does it have some synergy with Tellers? It does. I think it's helps us break boards as well. I mean, if we don't have Fiendsmith, we have 1, 2, like 3 extra deck spots, which is pretty good. The only two like spots that are able to be interchanged is Typhon, which is okay with the full armor deck C. You can bring that out if your opponent starts spamming the board. Too bad is it quick effect to bounce is not quick effect. And then another one is Laplation, though it's very situational. You need to have 3 level 4s on board, which is pretty tricky. So I think like, I don't know, like it's a lot, right? Because we're not always gonna end with 3 level 4s. But we could do is we could play Pleiades. I mean, Pleiades is 2 level 5s, which we can easily do with Twinkle at the end of our turn. Just make two bodies into 5s and then just go from there. I did notice this deck bricks at a high rate because, I mean, you are running hand traps, and if you are going first, there's a chance that you're drawing into them. I mean, it's good going second, terrible going first. I mean, versus, I don't know. I guess that's the give and take. That's why 1-card combos are so important, is even if you draw like all these hand traps, you have like 1 starter. Unless you get super lucky and just go into something else. But yeah, like, the guys in the chat and Discord are saying that Fiendsmith doesn't really interact with the Tellers. What do you guys think in the comments? Do you think like this deck needs Fiendsmith? A lot of people that I play with at regionals and YCSs, I mean, they say like, you know, you're playing the rogue deck, you need like meta changing cards like Fiendsmith. You know, it's mandatory almost. And then I see other builds that don't run it. So, I mean, if we could make more generic 6s, that'd be good, which we can. But there are not that many good ones. There's that Evil Sword one, which is, I guess, a monster negate or like an Omni negate. But the card has to be on the field to resolve. I mean, Laplation is like, if you guys are not familiar, this is what I used to run, by the way, with the Matmex when they were a thing. I love that build. This is like a Trishula effect. But again, 3 level 4 bodies is tricky to do. Some other option is Abyss Dweller, but I think we can try Pleiades again. Or even Appaloosa. Maybe Apple, but Pleiades, I guess, for recursion. Why not? Let's try Apple. Man, I almost blew the last game. It's crazy. I almost gave that one away. The guy in the chat let me have it, and sure enough, he said I started like getting nervous and started linking off instead of just swinging for game. He's right. We're gonna go first here. Oh my god, we were like 1 card away from bricking. I wish there was more spells and traps for us to search, because now we're just searching the copy. And then we have this, so we can't really go into the guy right away. We kind of have to pace ourselves. So we'll go here, we'll detach this. This can get us Twinkle, but at this point, like, we don't need it. So does that mean we rank modulate now? right? Yeah. I think we're gonna have to. And then use Deltaros to kind of facilitate the rest. Oh, he has Nibiru. That's interesting. How far is he gonna let me commit here? Just drop the nib. Yeah, there. Complete game changer. Now I have to draw into Fiendsmith so I can play. Yeah, that works. That worked, luckily. Oh, I almost misplayed. That sucks, but that's the reality. You'll run into Nib every now and then. So I have to get rid of this guy. I would love to make him. How important is Nib to you? Okay, that's what I thought. I still have the shuffle, right? So I can go IP. Yeah, and I still have him. We'll take Lurie out of the picture. Bring this boy in defense. Set 2 and pass. I mean, yeah, at least we have a SP play here. Pre-prep, is he playing he doesn't want to play into Imperm. I have enough experience against this deck to know where to head. It sucks because I can't banish his. Oh, he had double nib. I have to do it here, I think. Otherwise he has an Omni Negate. Yeah, he's gonna be able to recycle because of the spell. I mean, no other choice. That Nibiru hurt. Crazy. Yeah. Not the twinkle. I'm gonna make you waste your Omni. If that's what you're thinking. I should have done him. Such an annoying deck. Yeah, that's his game. He has double Omnis. And then pop. Are we playing? The fuck, I can't go into anything. Kids screaming. They have like short-term memory loss or something? Mom's not home. So weird. I wonder what this does. That's pretty good. Gotta get used to that. Who runs branded in here? Jesus. Fucking now I have to deal with two big ass engines. This effect triggers if I use SP Little Knight. Oh boys, we're cooked. I'm surprised this game is still going. I feel like this is dragging for way too long. I just want to... Maybe you should summon 5 times and then we'll cook them. But we ran out of our spells already. Our extra deck is... whatever. You know? It's unfair how these decks have so much gas and we're over here scraping the bottom of the barrel trying to make relevancy. It's wild to me. Konami is like very frustrating at times. Should nib his whole fucking field. Just keeps going and going. I mean, now that these are gone, like, what do we have left? This guy? Maybe him? I mean, we have a teller, I guess. We can recycle, but... I don't know, boys. I think we're thinking hard here on Fiendsmith. So far, I'm not impressed. Chill, bro. I think he has it. Yeah. That's exhausting game one. We're gonna steal this game. Come on! Why is this card... God damn it. This is so frustrating. I get like the brickiest of the brick. It's frustrating playing this deck sometimes, man, I'm telling you. Sure, why not? Doesn't matter, I already have combo. Might as well just throw a droll on top of me and... Ah! Flustered is not the right word. Pissed off is more like it. What are we doing, man? This hand is ass. I mean, going first, that is. Going second is great. I don't know, boys. I'm struggling. I'm trying to get a little annoyed with how this deck is built. I mean, all this guy does is give us M7 or give us High King Caesar, which is really good card, man. But that's all it does. I feel like we're not capitalizing off of this. Just gonna put bare bones to this deck. Just clean this mess up. I'm gonna take a break. damn it, man. Failure is not an option, ladies and gentlemen. It is not an option. I've been playing this deck since 2015. I've had success with it. I'm not going to quit on it now. But we need to, like, first, what we need to look at is the goal of it, right? We need to look at what it's trying to do. We need to see what's the end board it's trying to make, what the boss monsters look like. So the boss monster right now is this guy, Diamond, a Floodgate, and a big boy that prevents your opponent from sending from deck to grave and adding from grave to hand. Dark monster negate, super poly target, doesn't do anything when it hits the grave. The Deltaros loop is absolutely amazing. It's broken. I mean, the Ptolemaeus himself used to be good. Diamond is even, like, almost not relevant unless you're playing against Ubel. So I guess he can stay in the deck. If I'm building this deck without Fiendsmith, it needs to be fucking consistent because I'm tired of, like, having an inconsistent deck. I just discovered this whole Zephyroxiton thing too with the... That's the sad part. You need one, maybe two for sure of Altair. You need one of Alteran. I mean, two is good too. Two is good as well, actually. I think two is fine. It's just the deck itself, man. It's like it needs like a Link 1 or something, you know? This guy can't carry it by himself, and he's doing like the best that he can. Two of him is necessary for recursion. If we were having a Teller Knight build, I would love to go into Dark, but you can't go Deltaros Loop and then on Diamond and Dark Teller. It's one or the other, right? Because once you use your rank up, you're kind of stuck not being able to make him. Unless you're in your main phase 2. So what are we picking? We're picking something that can be super poly. Then once this guy gets imperm, Diamond is useless. I don't think that's the right way to go about it. This guy's a side deck card. Obviously better in IRL than in whatever we're playing right now. Constellar level 1 guy. Let me get to him. I can take a look. The Neb, fuck man, I really wish like the Neb was like able to search this guy, because then this guy makes everything possible. This is good because it's another target for this guy to special off of, and then he can play through Nib if you have this extra in hand. This guy's good. This guy's great. I mean, no. This is like a level modulator guy. The level 1 Constellar guy. Salt or Siet? This is a going second one, huh? If your opponent controls a monster, you control no monsters, you can special summon this card. Once per turn, target a Constellar monster you control or in your graveyard. This card's level becomes the current monster's level. I don't know, man. What do you guys think about that? First of all, I want to give like a... Oop, no. Ooh. How do you save this? Oh, it costs money? Y'all crazy. I wish we didn't have to run Sheraton. But by doing so, now we're introducing a Brick and Twinkle into the game plan. Which I really don't want to run anymore. I don't want to run this guy either. But this makes like our end board possible. I mean, maybe, can we rank down? We can't. How Twinkle doesn't rank down? About 1 or 2. No. Leonis, cool name, but no. Targeted to consider. I mean, can this spell be good? Where is this one? Target 2 Constellar monsters in your graveyard, add them to your hand. I guess this can, like, we can search this off of Caduceus. It's so funny, they can search all of this. Well, he can't search this, that would have been nice. But yet, they're all, except for this, obviously, the good ones, they can't search. No, trash. This is like the only decent one that lets you draw an additional card. But still ass. It's like it's... I feel like I need to run 3 of these guys. And this one will be busted, except like we're not just ending the board on diamond. Genesis is another good option. If you're going first or second. It doesn't negate. I mean, field spells are not that problematic. This one will actually... what negates activations? The Appaloosa, hiking, right? It's interesting, right? But there we go. We just added a brick to the deck. And that's it. That's all the cards. Ugh, this is like the base of the deck. This is like what you need to make the combo. And then you're going the route of Armored, which adds 2 more XCs. And 2 more bricks. Bricks that help like extend your Catechist plate, which is it's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Any other good armor cards? I don't think so. This one I thought would be good. This, I mean, is good against breaking boards or what? No. This card is on field destroyed by battle card. You can detach a material. That's pretty cool. Okay, once per turn, the detached material negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Good, but not good enough. I feel like that's the theme of the deck. Good, but not good enough. I mean, so where are we at here? I mean, we got Masquerena. Right? We got Little Knight. We got Baguska, that I think it's mandatory. Especially if people are playing Shifter. And then for board breaker type of thing, we have Imperm. We have Talents. We have Droplet. I think a couple droplets. And then Reinforcements. Called by is a card. Nibiru is a good card still. What do you guys think? Nibiru in the main? Because Nib and Imperm solves a lot of people's problems. Oh wait, why is she in here? Oh. I mean, it looks kind of clean. I just wish there was a way to add more tellers to your deck. I mean, Constellars. That's why I guess the Fiendsmith works, because it's not really committing to anything. Oh, this makes my head hurt. One, two, three, four extra deck spots. Should we run like the whole Fiendsmith thing? But if we're running this guy, we're not running High King. I mean, it's either him or the High King, right? This one is good as well. And this spell is actually pretty good. I mean, you would probably want to lead off with this anyway. This is good going first. Going second is kind of bad because you're locked into attacking with fiends. Alright, let's leave that last. Ash Blossom. Mulch Army might be a good addition. The thing is, IRL, I don't have Mulch Army. This is the stuff that's good, but at the same time hurts my brain. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think so far? Let's cook together, boys. Hey, buddy. Mommy's not home, buddy. Mommy's at the store. Yeah. I'm here, guys. I'm just making a video, okay? You can watch TV with Lala. Or Lala watch Google so David can watch TV. Oh. All right, boys. I've cooked up something. Like, this is where I get stuck. Because so far, I think the hand looks good, like the ratios. 3, 6 hand traps. Maybe we can bump it up. Not a lot of people respect Nibiru nowadays. I don't have to keep it to 40, it's just... That's a good balanced hand. I don't think Fiendsmith adds anything good to here. Because with Fiendsmith, you have to run that the rank 6, the level 6 one. What can we run here, guys? What do you guys think? There's 6 of you in the chat. I need to hear something. Give me some insight. I mean, this works because we can extend. Maybe more hand traps. Again, good balanced hand. 3, 3, 3, 3. I remember I saw this guy's video and he's like, don't run too many 3Fs because you're gonna break on him. Talents is always good though. You can almost guarantee this card being live. The good news is we have extra deck cards to mess around with. The bad news is once I put like the Punch the Fiendsmith in, it takes away from it. Because like this, you're just relying on the teller engine to carry you. The problem is it doesn't carry you. The deck itself does not carry you far. This is where we get stuck, boys. Time Thieves. I mean, the deck is bare bones as it is with Fiendsmith. There's no better option, that's the thing. The bridge with Fiendsmith is this. It does not carry well. I mean, I'll try running it without Fiendsmith. Let's see how we do. We can probably run more hand traps and then just call that a day. Hey. No, I'm live streaming.
How long?
I can turn it off now. Alright guys, I gotta get off. Duty calls.
What, do you need to take a break?
You're